Hi guys, this is your main Max, aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Will La Liga TOTS be the best TOTS that we have gotten so far? We have more and more server issues yet again. I of course do have the League on TOTS rewards for you guys, even though I actually went overseas. And of course, I think we'll talk definitely a little bit more about what are some of the issues that this game is facing right now and how we can actually, what are some of the stuff that it's up to us to do. So we did get the League on TOTS upgrade. It's actually the cheapest upgrade pack that we have gotten so far. 87 with 1 TOTS, no team of the weeks, no red picks accepted. So this SBC comes out to about 70. So we actually have about 12 players that is above the price of the SBC and 11 players below the price of this SBC. Of course, do not expect to get anybody good. I've seen a lot of these packs, mostly is Lala and Loco. We're not even getting Donnarummas out of this pack. But this pack, at the end of the day, it gives you the best shot at packing a good or at least decent TOTS. I've seen a couple of like Jonathan Davids, but they were very, very rare. The amount of order that we have, it's most definitely worth to complete this. Anyway, we all know that with these SBCs, if the SBCs, the gamble packs are cheap, they're never good. If they are expensive, they have, you have a higher chance of packing something. But this has actually made further rise in which I will actually talk more about later. And we get the showdown for the Europa League final. Ederson against Jonas Hoffmann or Bayer Leverkusen against Atalanta. So Ederson is the cheaper one. 86 with 1 TOTS or 1 team of the week. About 50k. Hoffmann is the one that more people are interested in. Actually about 75k, 85 and 87 squad. So no team of the week requirements there. And because the menus are absolutely cooked, I actually can't view the player here, right? So we have to view the player on Footbin itself. So this is Ederson as well as Hoffmann. So I think the winner will be getting a +2. I think between the two, I would say that Hoffmann is possibly the better choice because Bayer Leverkusen is just unbeaten all year. So if you want to, you can actually do this. So we did also get a objective, Pedro Conclaves. Very, very easy to do. The only thing that you have to do really is to do the get 2 players from Portugal and then score an assist with Portugal players. The rest pretty much takes care of itself. 5-star, 4-star. So I like the 5-star skill moves. He can play anywhere across the front line or on the wings at least. Looks like a very good card, I would have to say. Finesse shot plus, incisive plus, pass plus, as well as trickster plus, so that we're gonna hit the front. So Portuguese league fans, guys, happy with that. So I want to talk about some of the this server issues that we have been having over the weekend. I would say throughout the whole week, right? All this started since Bundesliga TOTS, whereby people were getting DCs and getting losses. Right? You could be leading in a game, got DC, counts as a loss. So, this was actually on Tuesday, whereby there was still this thing ongoing. And then what happened was I actually waited to play my games, right? So after I waited to play my games, the issue still persisted. But not as much as on Tuesday, right? So I tried to play on Wednesday. And what did EA choose to do on Wednesday? Right? They actually chose to do a server maintenance 2 hours before the end of champs. I know some of the people would say, hey, you know what? You have like 5 days to play. Why can't you play earlier and stuff like that? I would say that why can't they just do the maintenance like 2 hours later? Does it really make a difference? And to make things worse, what happened was they actually resumed the servers about 20 minutes after Weekend League ended. So what's the whole point of that? Like, couldn't you just postpone the maintenance for people to finish up their Weekend League? So I just have to say that if you have already allocated X amount of time for people to complete champs, for example, just let people finish champs. We also had this with rivals, right, in this year's game, but after a lot of backlash that they have gotten, right? EA has decided not to do maintenance, right, on Thursdays, whereby people are trying to clock in their last minute games to get their rival rewards. So I just don't really understand. Anyway, for context, I didn't manage to finish my games because of this. I was left with 3 games and I had like 2 hours to go, which I thought would be plenty of time, but EA decides to hit us with this. I think this is quite frankly, right, this is just really very poor planning, and I don't know, it just shows that they don't, I mean, it just reinforces what we already know. EA doesn't really care about what we think. So anyway, with this server issue, we have it dragged onto Rivals, which I was trying to get done yesterday as well. And then there were also so many disconnects. The servers just felt very, very funny, felt very, very laggy. This is actually a problem that mostly PS users are facing, from what I understand. I don't understand, like, what is EA trying to do here? Are they trying to discourage us from playing the game? Like, doing maintenance halfway through champs, the servers being so terrible. And the funny thing was, right, after the maintenance on the servers, it made no difference, because when you played Rivals, right, you still got disconnected. I was winning a game and then I got disconnected and it counted as a loss. At the end of the day, what I want to say is people don't have that much time, right, to stick around to wait for the connection to be good before they can actually play. And if you keep getting disconnects, it's actually very unrewarding, right? Because you'll be wasting your time, all that stuff. So this is I would say this is a pretty huge problem at the moment, and it's just a lot of stuff, right? I think it's just a lot of stuff this week with the servers being terrible, with the red picks. You guys will be able to see my rewards at the end of the video. It's just not ideal. It's just not ideal. I'll talk more about this later on. So we all know what Thursday brings, right? Actually, La Liga Cup this Thursday. So I think I have already completed my Premier. So we'll see that very, very soon later on. So with that, I hope that you guys have taken a cue from my previous videos and started investing, because your La Liga specials are actually going up. So anything that is 90 and above would do. So a tip that I have for you is you can actually target players that will be getting TOTS. So Griezmann is a player that we think that is very likely to get team of the season. We don't have confirmation yet. So his 90 rated will possibly do very, very well for the cup, as well as when people realize that the TOTS is too expensive, it will actually go up in price. Let's actually take a look and see whether, I believe his card is already up, most definitely. 220 down to 180. Right, so he dropped to about 160, and right now he about 190. Right, so he is somebody who's really, really good to invest in. Valverde as well. So because this video will come out a couple of hours before the cup actually drops, you actually have another buy window whereby you can wait for the cards to drop, all these special cards, and then you can pick them back up, because I believe that this has been the trend that we have seen for the Liga and the Bundesliga Cup as well. So target your 90 overalls. Adam Militao is also somebody that will be very, very popular as well, right? Your Griezmanns, your Valverdes. Jude Bellingham, 89, is also somebody that you can watch out for as well. So those are some of your La Liga Cups investment. We did also see Kunde as well, right? Very, very cheap. Anything that is 100k and below would be a lot of things that people would be buying. Now, another thing I want to talk about regards to investments, I don't know that we will be getting a La Liga Evolution as well. We do not have any leaks as to what will be the. So what I would say is go and target your La Liga Team of the Week. Just make sure that whichever Team of the Weeks for La Liga that you target, make sure that play style plus, because that has always been the requirement for. So you can treat this as like a double investment for Team of the Weeks if they are needed, or just for the evolution. I think 22k, 23k is actually fine for this Team of the Weeks. And of course, some of the Team of the Weeks will be used. The cup. So we did also get some news regards to um icon compensation. So remember the saga whereby people are actually getting base icons in their player picks? Already received if you are somebody who has gotten that done. And yeah, icon SBC actually came back way earlier than expected. So instead of the usual Wednesdays for the icon SBC Thursday, so the icon SBC will actually refresh later on Thursday at content drop. Right, I'll talk more about what to invest in later on. So, what about some of the out of pack investments that we can be doing for your league on? So I like, I think Donnarumma is actually a very good one. Marquinhos as well. I think Thuram has already went up in price. There's actually a lot of hype with this card. You guys know me. I think this guy is probably one of the best CDMs in the. For those people who are on a lower budget, you can actually pick up Zakaria. I believe that with the supply of marquee matchups, you might have another window to buy these cards. Yeah, he's already up. I believe he was like 950k, 900k or so earlier in the week. Zakaria was actually 30k, I'm quite sure. Yeah, 30. Yeah, he was right around 30k, and right now he's about 45. Yeah, 445. I would I possibly be holding these cards into a Liga team? Possibly. Do not understand why there is still no price range update for still Xting. By the way, I've heard like really good reviews from for this Kawinga. I think I'm actually gonna try her out. I have the points to they're good. So for the female team, I like Bacha the most. I think Bacha will do very well out of packs because lots of people will actually want to use. So yeah, I think those are some of the players that you can actually target. You know, actually for the past few weeks, right, your out of pack investments for your Major League TOTS have been doing well. And I don't see this time being any different. It is still Xting right now. So Nuno Mendes actually went up a significant amount, right? After he has gotten his price range update, he has continuously go up. So I think, you know, probably now is not a good time to get on because he was actually just like 320k. Now he's already pushing 420. So I like some of the some of these cards. So like I mentioned previously, for today, we'll be getting Crash of the Icon SBs. I think I believe I already spoken about this. This Icon SBC right, actually makes your 87s and 88s up just in 2 hours. So again, I think it's quite straightforward. Just go for your 87s as well as your 88s to target this Icon SBC. If you can get out and content drop, no, 45 minutes before content drop, you can get all these in the 88s at 9k. This at I would say 10.5k. 87s you can get at 5.9k. List at about 7.2, 7k. 45 minutes before content drop, and they will do really well. Yeah, so those are some of the stuff that you can be buying. So other than that, we will be seeing the regular content of your marquee matchups and the up. Right. So let's go ahead and talk about the La Liga team of the season. So surprisingly, right, we don't have that many leaks. I think possibly the leakers, they are yet to release the information, or maybe they are unable to get. So these are the ones that we have currently. Valverde, gonna be one of the best box-to-box midfielder in the game. And I already spoken previously about how you can actually invest. Because this Valverde is gonna be super duper expensive. You can invest in the next best version. It's gonna go up as well because people want to use all these cards. And then we have Rudiger, who is actually gonna have Aerial Plus, which is a huge thing for center backs. So actually also a very, very meta center back. You know, a Madrid link, just gonna hit different. I don't think we have any surprise as to, you know, Vinny Jr. getting a team of the season. Actually, a very, very good card in game, I would say that the finishing is a little bit sus, but other than that, the dribbling, skill moves, right, everything just comes off very nicely for him. So it's possibly gonna be as at the striker position because that is where he has been playing this season. And perhaps, you know, this card, right, this Hansen, right, absolutely insane. I have faced her Team of the Year version. She has given me so many problems. This one is just gonna be no different. She's gonna be like super duper expensive. Bet she's gonna. And yeah, this guy just has to get in, right? He's possibly, I would say, the poster boy for La Liga right now, Jude Bellingham. The question will be how expensive he will be. So take a look at his Team of the Year. Again, if the new one, I think the new one will be better. It might be the same rating but have one more play style. You know, that play style could cost an extra, I would say, based on the pack weight that we are seeing for Liga, right? The TOTS version might be 5 to 6 mil very easily. So let's see whether, you know, this Team of the Year version has already went up. We've seen this with the likes of your Messi, your Ronaldo. They've all actually went up. 3.2 to 4.5. So there was a huge spike, but then right now he's back down to about 3.3 mil. You know what? If he does fall to about 3.2 million coins, right? This card, for those on a higher budget, can actually perform quite well. So we do not have more leaks. I believe that we will be seeing more leaks as we move on later on into the day. It could also be that we won't see any more leaks until 1 to 2 hours before content drop on Friday. That was what traditionally happened. So this is a prediction by Footbin, right? This is not an official leak. So Alex Romero, I am pretty surprised that he's getting one. So we have all your Madrid players. Carvajal, you know, I hope Sergio Ramos gets one because, you know, his cards, especially his flashbacks in previous years, right, have proven to be one of the best centre backs in the game. Joao Cancelo, very good fullback as well. I don't really like, you know, I don't really get on with Fantasy Gundogan. Inaki Williams is going to be a speed demon in game. And then for the female side of the thing, we have lots of Barca players, right? Pina, Patrick Guerrero, I've used her base goal version earlier in the game, very good. Bomati, right, already has a Team of the Year version. Perillo, right, as well as our favorite 84 rated for the Mata Torrigen. So these are some of the cards that quite possibly will get the Team of the Season. So we do also have free qualifier points given out, in which I didn't have any screenshots. So there will be expect more casuals to be. There isn't a lot already, and I will also be saving, you know, most of my packs for La Liga. Right? I think that for me, right, La Liga is actually the second best league outside of Premier League for me, because I think that the La Liga cards are always very mad. I have a few, you know, I still have quite a number of packs, I think, big packs, and I possibly would be opening them when I actually get the La Liga itself, and then we can craft them into SBCs as we get Meteo in this Premier League upgrade. Not too bad. I think not too bad. I haven't been crafting the Premier League upgrades in the player picks too much because I have been overseas. But I've heard that the pack weight, and I've seen that the pack weight is actually quite terrible. So I don't know what's going on. Like, why is the pack weight getting worse and worse? You know, we had this for Bundesliga as well. I think ever since the whole red pick fiasco, the pack weight has just going downhill. So let's talk a little bit more about the state of the game right now, right? So this is posted by Sahil, and basically what happens is, right, I don't know whether you guys can see. It is actually a it was 3-2. It was 3-2. Right? It was 3-2, and then at the end of the game, right, it actually counted as a draw. I don't know what is going on, but you know, the servers have been chalked and we have all these issues. And I have been watching a lot of the discussion with all the bigger content creators like Nick Run the Food Market. Just did kind of like a podcast with Nick 28T as well as I just want to know whether you guys would be interested in talking about what I think are some of the problems in the game, and I think perhaps more importantly, what are some of the things that we as players of the game or smaller content creators or even just casuals, what can we do to actually make a change, right? Because at the end of the day, for me, I love football. I love football so much, and I can't really um there's no alternative for me to play any other games. I'm already playing Fantasy League, I'm playing Football Manager, but I need a game whereby I can really control the players um to actually try to score a goal. That's just me. I really love football so much, and it's such a big part of my life that I can't get it out. So what I really want is to whether we can actually do something about it. I'm just as angry at EA at you guys as you guys are actually. I've seen some of the comments that you guys have actually posted in my previous video, and I agree. Play the game, right? I wouldn't really play the game if it's actually affecting your mental health, right? I see people are saying that quitting the game will make a big difference to your mental health. I absolutely agree. Long-time viewers of my channel would know that I rage a lot when I play this game on stream as well because of all the DDA, the bad servers. One of you, right? I absolutely messed up that I smashed, and after a while, I just realized that I can get really angry, but it's not really worth my like negative energy. So I'm just trying to be positive. That's what I'm trying to say. I know some of you are saying that the pack weight is absolutely horrendous in Bundesliga. I totally agree with you. Some of you are saying that you hate the way that you're playing just to get the wins, right? Your corner glitches, your loud through balls, your finesse shot outside the box. And people don't really want to play like that. And I get it. I absolutely get it. I feel you guys. So really I think one of the main things that we can do is I already stated in my earlier video is don't spend FIFA points. Right? Don't go to the store and spend any FIFA points because you don't actually deserve our money. I've always been a huge advocate of that. You guys can check out my description in the channel, right? It's trade with me so that you don't have to spend a single FIFA point. And that is actually where I'm at. And I'm upset, at the end of the day, I just want a game that is playable. And I think that some of the most basic stuff that we have, like half decent servers are actually things that you aren't getting. The menus are glitchy. Look at this, I can't even view the players. No, it's now. There's just a lot of problems with the game right now. Pack weight is trash. The red player picks are trash. You guys can see my League On Champs rewards at the end of this video, and you guys would know what I'm saying. It's just absolutely horrendous. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. So let's actually go ahead and open the League On rewards. Let's just see what we get. Not expecting too much. It is my best. For sure. Probably gonna see another Donnarumma. It might just be the exact same pick, I would think. Not that ideal. It's gonna be double Donnarumma. Absolutely horrendous. I still can't get my rivals game. Let's see whether I get rewarded. Medina, hey. Very common then. Donnarumma. Kinda how it goes. At least for me, right, I did act on in my tradable tots pack. Cram tots, I think. Can't get a W on the 3-player pack, right? Let's just go ahead. I've done a complete up for me. I think the pack weight has been better compared to last. Yeah, I mean the Lam is really call it a dub. I think he's like what 100. Oh, As you guys can see, right, even the Mbappe shirt that I'm on, right, doesn't really help me with my pack luck. Gone out of my way to actually get the TOTS done for you guys, the cam reward. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, do hit that like button. If you guys want to see more TOTS content on the channel, do hit that sub button. I actually have already done a video before that. I'm gonna leave the link up above, whereby I talk about how to make your FC experience more fun, you know, how to get more wins, etc, etc. I know that might not solve the root of the problem, but that is something that can go a little way into making your, you know, your game more enjoyable. So do check that out. I have the time code. Just click on it, watch it, and I'm gonna start yapping. See you guys around. All right, take care.